Hello, good evening. It's another wonderful Tuesday, and the Akufi Princess is back. Yes, merci be Akufi Princess pe. And then some conversation time kuchu not na TV ningim not mereba bobo nkomo bi. And then common as they already know. I started trending on social media. Last week, Rebecca, we promised that we are going to talk about tonight about Bachelorette party. And from last week Tuesday now, today battle started not easy at all. And I have two beautiful queens tonight on Girl Vibes. It's going to be exciting, and I believe you can't wait to join this conversation. So the WhatsApp number is 02022222054. 02022222054. Now let's to the show. We'll open the phone lines for you to call us and join in with your opinions. So we are streaming live on Facebook at eTVGhana. Mr. Pa na obi etumenya nkomo chishinibi Girl Vibes, the most empowering women show in Ghana as a 2020, and it is still na Yekroma if you are with the under 30 TV personality of the year. Membraga kakao TV anachere bragging rights or the now, and then some more beautiful ladies I mean what but one home was in the pa and Meshada on the topic no me pam paper now lady more CEO of here and more PR expectancy of here. Not before you about to change money you be me tight yema on say to me join no yen try hen ho kakra not mean pain to be good metro yeba na yes and come out no yes I shall stick and stay. We'll be back. Okay, welcome back. This is Girl Vibes on eTVGhana, and tonight, yes, I told you, I have two gorgeous, pretty ladies in the house. Vina, the CEO of Vina Royal Foods, is on Girl Vibes tonight. Hello, Vina.
Hi, Miss B.
What's up with you?
I'm cool.
You're cool. I can see that. I mean, CEO for the more pressure. I know. Look, and I wasn't more no high tech. Okay, so yes, urban made in Ghana foods. I mean, we'll talk about that later on the side. It wasn't common. My help with Vina on products. Girl Vibes. Vina,
yeah.
Yeah, okay. So I also have Na Dede. Yes, Michocho Mucho. Global Media Alliance ladies, no, she's one of us. She is a PR expert, and the PR operations in our Global Media Alliance. And madam, oh, boy, easy. And now, and then come out or that pondo no, Maureen.
Comfy.
Yeah, we'll tell and come on unquestioned, but maybe I should cool. Yeah, but so be very cool. Maybe I fine. And your tunes in common and style, baby. Okay, so we are streaming Maureen Says It's Smooth on Facebook at eTVGhana. So go right there and send your comments. Now and then come out the hono. Urban Bachelorette party Messia for your higher hoye. A night to your wedding, na bohuna pictures no you call her photographers papa na ya should be more or brand one who in t-shirts e be muso bo na wa brand na won nyina entire we twa na ko na was wo a bachelorette party and is bani style baby asa na ne monyom onye easy na them party they cry again and 9 to the wedding no is that even necessary? That is the question we are asking tonight on Girl Vibes. Into my agency on that side and sana vena mokrabum. To WhatsApp number is 02022222054. Esho Facebook and sa at eTVGhana pocho jemu kuchu fatoho mekana mediama. Now mame call Verna ho first. Verna.
Hi.
Are you married?
I'm single.
Oh, we thank God. And you know, Bachelorette night no channel.
No.
Are you going to do it?
Sure.
You will?
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, I'm going to spend that huge amount of money for that one night.
It's relative, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, it depends. You know, sometimes if you really have good friends, yeah, they can surprise you. And then also it depends on the individual. For me, I think it's pretty a nice, you know, memorable event that. Okay, in future I could watch it and be like, yeah, once I was a single, I was beautifully ushered out of singlehood. The Singles Association, yeah. I was out once, and then I should keep my focus in the marriage.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's it.
Yeah.
Maureen, are you going to do it as well?
Yeah.
Be sincere, are you going to do it?
Maybe I saw him some per life, so definitely.
I said that Bachelorette night and bar per life no way.
Let me not say something that's many trouble. I can make us a holy call for a day. It's not really necessary, but maybe, yeah, I will definitely.
You will do it, okay. Now, when we talk about the Bachelorette night, I am man brofu kukru what is it?
So the Bachelorette night is basically a party that it's headed by your maid of honor, and then she takes your bridesmaids along to plan. It could be secretly though. There could be that you wouldn't even know they're planning something for you, so they can like call you, let's go here today. Maybe your sister, they could even plan with your sister. Say, and then you call her day, maybe you call Monty, share.
Something nice,
yes, something nice. I'm just taking you out before your wedding, and then you get there, and it's all your girls and your old female friends that you've known for so long, and it's all a nice party out there. So it's basically a party that your girls do for you, like your last day of singlehood, to de-stress, to celebrate your last day of being a single lady.
So is it necessary to celebrate it, Rina?
Okay. For me, I'm a bit, really not decisive about if it is necessary, but it's dependent on the individual. Like I mentioned, someone would want to have it. One, the person should, ascertain, say, okay, I'm doing it with this aim. Say, okay, and you say, Ubia yena maybe. But me, yes, say, Abia for future reference, and I say, Bemba me. It will give me like, some guidelines to follow in future to ensure that I stay married, because you can't have all these beautiful fun and then, along the way you're giving up already because, you're having you should be able to face the storm. So I think to some extent it gives you good memories. It
ushers you to the storm.
Yeah. Gives you good memories to keep pushing and going.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Is it really necessary?
To me, yeah, I think it is.
Is it worth that huge amount of money? Okay, so let me start it from this side. If I'm to plan that night, how much, a rough estimate, how much do you think will cost me to do that?
The Bachelorette party is not exactly planned by the bride.
Okay.
It's planned by the maid of honor and your bridal train. Okay. So it could also involve your mom, your sisters, like any female close to you since childhood, or like so it's not exactly your cost, although you have a say in who should be present at your bachelorette, and you can decide to, if you know about it, like I said, it could be a surprise, but then if you know about it and then you're involved in the planning process, of course you can chip in some money, but then it's not supposed to be your cost. The bachelorette is not supposed to be the cost of the bride. Yeah.
So, but in most cases in our part of the world, Ebona bride nankasa kuku China wa say no plan there. Oh, me with this hotel. I want this restaurant. Oh, me Pevina Royal Rice. And so now I'm space, but now my ladies no. So I want it this way, that way. You won't even get the bridesmaid, chief bridesmaid, or whatever they call it. Put out, but think about the friend, getting into that situation. And personally, one kasa after spending all this huge amount of money planning for your wedding, you get to plan that. Also as part of it, that scanner crank at least move. We are to you spend it on that one night. I mean, let's look at that side. Though. I believe if Sawan Yanko for Yamawa, it's okay. Fine. But one casape prayer yama honofena. What do you think about that one too?
I think now it's like a usual norm. Everybody wants to do something to either please themselves or to please
the society.
Yes, society, So for me, I think that you are not obliged to do it if you have the means, like my sister mentioned. If your bridal team, your loved ones organize it for you, it's beautiful, but you should not focus on that. Marriage is a long way. You have to really focus on you know, what's ahead of you. Invest in prayer, if possibly. Yes. And then let's leave these ones. But if you're talking about the prayer,
why don't you even think of using that one night before your wedding day as a prayer night with your girls?
Yeah.
Verna, why don't you do that, but rather think of having
after the church day, Thanksgiving.
I'm yet to have mine, right?
After the church day, Thanksgiving. So.
Very interesting. Okay, so that's my question. Why don't you even set that one night to your wedding as a prayer night with your girls? I mean, it was female friends. Not why all night the man are joining to your wedding. I mean, my opinion in yen, and you may agree. Able to send and yes, now explain on yours as well to 0202222054. What's happened? So yeah, demo live at eTVGhana, and to also able to know that one. Mesa messy. That one night, you know, Bachelorette night, now the party in your cry, friend. Why don't you use it as one night to pray to God to usher you into that special kind of union that you're entering? Because and Verna has second, but my members are more into Anna.
The prayer. The prayer, I think it is possible because the Bachelorette night is how you and your girls think you can have fun. And he said all of you think that praying is how you want to spend the night. It's totally fine.
Certainly,
no one can catch you.
But what really happens at that party?
Yeah.
What do they do?
They
partying, drinking, dancing to music, you know, like everything.
Share advice, you know. Yeah. Probably you would have people that are engaged, married, they've been in relationships for a while. And, you know, that would be a beautiful moment where they can share the experiences with you. So, you know, you get prepared psychologically, you know, where you're going. It could be either ways,
I think I love that one.
Good or bad.
Yeah, that one is good. I mean, okay, so yes, Nyadi, and I think we are getting there. But last week on this show, Ohima and Komode Hima was here and talking about the Bachelorette night and Bachelor's night. One is in from Bachelor's night and our banners and so Bachelorette night. And always the Bachelor's night number in Funa walk at work on the crano. Mostly instead of the momuno, they turn out better than in the Oko Bachelor's night. The wife will know the Oko Bachelor's night all right, but Oboko or sister Benidi. And then me penny agent out here for course because on pointing and they talk about Bachelorette party. No. Now, how through is that, Verna?
Well, I think this issue is an issue of, you know, your moral values, your fear for God. It's not an avenue for you to go and then cheat or, you know, make your last, you know, kind of things. But just meet your friends. Hey guys, like we used to do the normal boys things. Now I'm getting into the, you know, adulthood,
you know, that kind of thing.
So you know, it's been nice, and then, like, you know, they wish him well. Just mingle with your guys, because there are certain things you were doing as a single man you will not be doing. You will, but not so, like, you know. You get a lot of responsibilities now. Yes, exactly. So you are just going out. There's not an avenue for you to go and explore your last night with another woman. No, just hold your moral values, respect yourself.
Okay, but in this case, she made it clear to us that it happens. Do you think it happens, Maury?
Yeah, it does happen, and it happens because the Bachelorette, that's your last night of being a single person. From tomorrow, you are no more single. You belong to someone. And see, if you go meet with another lady, they can officially say that you've cheated. And see, people, like she said, if the person doesn't have those moral values, now or feel say sex is, or like meeting with someone else, having to feel someone else's touch is one of the things that I will miss when I become a married man, then he chooses to do that
with his ex-girlfriend or the lady he decided not to marry.
Some random lady that he doesn't even know. His friends could bring some random stripper or something that he doesn't even know, and then
at the party.
Yeah. Wow. And then it just happens. And
interesting. What
happens in Rome stays in Rome. So what happens at a bachelor or bachelorette party doesn't go out.
Okay, so whatever happens at that night, the bride wouldn't know.
Nope.
Is it a a ritual.
It's the rule of bachelor and bachelorette.
No, but some friends can be faithful like that too.
Oh, I said no.
You know, friends that are close to your bride can expose you after, you know, doing whatever you want to do with your ex-girlfriend or whatever girl that you come by at that night.
Yeah, it could go a long way to affect you later, because you might go and have this last night with this lady, and then guess what? She comes up a year later, I'm pregnant.
Pregnant, you know, that one too. It can happen, and you don't know.
Or you contract STDs. You're taking it to your wife.
Yes. I'm patching an agent.
Oh, what is so I need normal low key ones here, you treated with journal HIV and I
or the lady even tries to blackmail you.
Exactly. Like she makes a tape and tries to blackmail you. Your marriage is just going down.
What if she even turned out leaving something in your whatever that can be exposed the following day?
Yeah.
You know, it's serious. But it looks like we don't think about that. No. And then we end up thinking about the party thing, hanging out funds. And people turn out even drinking more of alcoholic stuff. At wedding day, nobody cry, nobody cry a week.
I don't know what that means. Oh my God.
It's funny. That's in most cases in being the side. But
let's not forget that women also do that.
They do.
Like the bachelorettes, they also, some women also at their bachelorettes, their friends plan with male strippers to come to their parties to just, sometimes they don't go to the extent of having sex with the guy, but then just the guy stripping and dancing, and you see these weird looking cakes with explicit stuff on them, you know, just doing some things that they won't get to do after. Let's not forget women do it too.
But basically, so now you're going to super to my plan. It's being the last day. Now when you know some boyfriend you be a one word
yeah, they can plan that.
Those temptations to offer. Then why do we do this whole bachelorette thing? I mean, so far I think the only good thing Marty was from Vina, which is counseling from and aside that,
I mean,
so far,
the parts where they have other things to do with other people because it's their last day is not exactly the main idea behind having a bachelor's party or a bachelorette party. It's just something that, you know, generational advancements so they're just adding all those things. They're like, oh my drink, okay, this is one of the things that I won't get to do anymore, so let's add this fun. And then it depends on the type of person, like my sister said earlier. If the person doesn't have those morals, not like she doesn't really care, say this could be a problem, and I don't mind having something to do with someone else, even though I'm getting married the next day. But I mean, if I'm going to have a bachelorette party, I'm definitely not going to have all those strippers and all that. I just want the time with my friends. My mom probably will even be at my bachelorette. My aunties, any female that I'm really close to be at my bachelorette. Give me advice. Of course. I mean, do you even have to ask? Give me all that advice.
I think Vina wants to add up something.
I think the men should then strike a deal with us that okay, this is a night I want to explore my this thing, so I'm not going to cheat. Okay. You don't do that and then come back later some 2 years.
They will tell you.
No, I think we should sign something. We should have a deal. Yes. So you put maybe a paper together. And you let me know. Okay, so it's my bachelor's night. Yes. I'm going to have fun with my male friends, but I'm not sexist out of it. None of my ex-girlfriends or my lovers or crushes is going to be around. And
how sure?
So we do it.
After signing later in the marriage. Because we know it's part of them. The cheating is part of them.
No, but even that night, how sure are you that person is going to obey that signing?
No, but hold on. A promise is a promise, so
they will tell you promises are made to be broken.
Wow.
No, then you sign a contract.
Yes, that is it. So we sign. You promise me, then we sign.
Yeah.
Or maybe promise to even say we'll go to court. Thank you, producer. We will go to court. If after breaking that contract or whatsoever, I can sue you and take some huge amount of money.
Oh my God.
I think no, but honestly, if we are to do it this way, I believe the men are going to be, restricted in that zone, and they'll be faithful that night. And our sister, but you're also for conversation and that day. and come watch and I'm the host. Yeah, one style baby. And to WhatsApp number is also Rebecca way. Na yenchen come on 02022222054 and we are live on Facebook at eTVGhana. Let's quickly go back for a break. When we come back, Bachelorette na Bachelor's night so yen to bom na wan yankofo na man yankofo no. Yen bom na yen nyinanka yen celebrating the cra. Hono so yen ko break na yen branch jone ho we get to vibe on that. We'll be back. Okay, and let me say a big thank you to Adonko Next Level Premium Energy Drink, yes, for being the sponsor for our beauty tips. They be they be two music beauty tips, no, yes, bro. Now, I can show the sister and the energy drinker Obia Bra. Openum, Adonko Next Level Premium Energy Drink. And to mention, na and the vina bay, I can say, come, Nankasa no in ejuma. And she said, on super wage mana and obina nkopa ne chode omo wejuma sister shase na for BBC Witcher na be a shop nice new one be na Adonko Next Level Premium Energy Drink. Ma memfa one number name mau 0204898698 and 0592610998. Adonko Next Level Premium Energy Drink, no limit. Ain't no ebre ejuma na ebre and the eco filling station baby one supermarket and them chromo crab but na ladies no also when it's here na pebi na ano na yerko break in the catch all day bachelor's night and a bachelorette no and get bianca be pa yan boom na to prevent those temptations of excess in the beba and crashes in the beba e chibo hu na wako fan sem bebi aba no I mean America in do be ya ka bi ene yan fan boom na yan ne pe ana afena enye menyaje well
it defeats the purpose.
Hey.
Yes. Because you're bachelors, you're bachelorette. For me, in my opinion, I think so. So, ladies, we have a lot to talk about. I'm sure the men too also have a lot to talk about. So we pick up advices. It's not everything that the man should know. It's not everything the woman should know. Everybody has got, a small secret. Yes. So as ladies meet, we share ideas, how to make a better home, how to, the men, if they should hear all these things, upon us.
They'll know the secrets.
No, they'll know. So it's a time for us to make merry, just, have fun.
Have fun. Enjoy your girls and boys.
Yes, for the last, at least.
Nah, they. I would imagine there back at the Anna.
Because of why?
Hey. Oh, I thought you were going to be on my side.
Oh no. You think we should?
Yes, I think we should. Like thinking about the only counseling now, which is the secret that we have to hide from the men, or the men hiding from the women. No, with the exception of that, I think the negative stuff are more. Thinking of the temptations are more. So in preventing the temptations and those negative side, and we coming together, I think in that case, Bema.
I'm going to spend the rest of my life with my husband.
Thank you.
I don't think I want to spend my last day of singleton with him.
I agree.
I don't want to spend my last day of singleton.
Okay, what is the reason?
It defeats the purpose, basically, like she said.
Okay.
A bachelorette is supposed to be with my female friends of old. So I just want to be with my female friends. I don't want to see my husband on that night. People do have their husbands at their husband-to-be's at their bachelorette parties. Okay. But it is no more a bachelorette party if your husband is there. It is a pre-wedding
engagement.
Really?
Yes. It becomes a pre-wedding party.
Yeah.
No, for my
Sure.
No,
pre-wedding
please.
party.
It's still bachelorette. No, but in my mind, I know I'm having my bachelorette with just my husband and his friends being around. I mean, it doesn't change anything.
If your hashtag this the Kunfi Princess 2021 party.
Ah. No, is that it? How
because if you call it a bachelorette party, there's a male. It can't be a bachelorette.
Okay.
If there's a male. And it can't be a bachelor party if there's a female.
Then why don't we just even forget about the bachelorette night and do that engagement thing that you call? I think that will be fine. And Avina?
If you want it.
For me,
yeah, we don't want.
No, we don't want it. I mean, won't say you are entering into a new home. Now you are going to get more responsibilities. Probably you used to wake up, bath, go to work, but now you're entering a home. You're going to make sure, say, I have to take care of my husband, take care of my home, manage my job, everything together. You're not going to get it like you used to be. Yeah. So I think the last night, allow me to chill.
To enjoy my single night.
Yes. Yes, everybody needs that little time for themselves. Yeah. Like, you know, hang out with your friends. Now you get to
But the temptation, so don't forget it.
If you respect the marriage yourself. That you're going into, and you respect your husband,
uphold
and you respect yourself, you won't do that.
But me being the lady, and knowing that my man is having a bachelor's night with his friends, am I really going to feel okay? Let's say maybe if I don't, get to do that. Let me say I'm a Christian and my church does not permit me to do that, or I don't even want to do that. But he is from a different, church, and he's permitting him to do whatever he wants to do.
But then
am I going to even feel comfortable being lonely at home?
So it's not going to be about the church he attends and what they allow, but then the kind of man that you're getting married to.
Okay.
You know your man. You've probably dated him for months or years, and you know the type of person he is. If he's a womanizer, then you know that definitely he is going to sleep with other women on that night. But then if you know or you'll be a onim yame, he takes his morals, at heart and everything, then you know he's not doing that. But then I think it also all boils down to trust. And trust is one of the principles that you need to get into marriage. You need to trust each other. So if we both agree that you're having a bachelor's party and I'm having a bachelorette party, then we need to trust each other that we are not doing this and this and that. And then we need to also vow to ourselves that, yes, I am not doing it. And yes, my car trainer say, I won't do it until he won't think I'm doing it, but then I'm doing it. You need to uphold that promise to your partner that I am not going to do this and this and that.
Okay. So, Vina, be honest with me. I mean, after getting all this, let's now come to the advantages, of having that bachelorette party or the bachelor's night that it too. What are some of the advantages, with the exception of getting the counseling?
Right. I think it's a good historical, data or video. I mean, sometimes you might be going through, some problems in your marriage. It happens. No one can do away with that because we are different people going to live together. So definitely. So sometimes it's good when you have it. You play it over and over. If something comes, then say, let me persist. Okay. I did this. It was so beautiful. Let me persist. Let me fight for it and make sure that I succeed. Okay. Yes. So apart from the excitement side of it, getting to meet your friends, taking advice from diverse, relationships and all that. I think it's good for you because at the end of the day, you are going to keep it in your home. Okay. So yes, you reflect on it, watch it over and over again, and then I think it'll be a good feeling.
I'm getting interesting messages tonight. Yeah. But before I get to read your messages, let me ask Maureen for the disadvantages. Since we now my advantages now. Maureen, disadvantages of those nights, the party thing, bachelorette and bachelor's night.
I think the main thing, as you've already mentioned, is going to be the immorality. Yeah. But then, when you're planning a bachelorette party, like you said, sikakum. So if all bridesmaids they're not really people who are like really well-to-do, but then Omatisan say your friend way there all her life, she's been saying that she wants to have a bachelorette party. They will try to make something for you. So cost is one of the disadvantages. And then location. Okay. You have to choose a location. Say maybe a moye park party na man check whether na is your turn say mo party. That's also exactly, that's also one of the disadvantages. And yeah, pretty much. I don't. Yeah, the immorality is the biggest disadvantage. I don't think the others is it doesn't really have to do with the Bachelorette. It has to do with like planning and everything that comes to play in putting together the Bachelorette. Yeah.
Now the concern that comes after that night, but the concern. So baby, you know, this year cry, Madam, we need in the cry. Now they did in the cry, and I feel that tipping post from big cry, and then they will be trending on social media with that pressure on social media. And they wedding our Kodu Kumasi 5 days wedding. I mean the pressure. But no effect. Scanners in your sister. Sandy my scanners will feel it. Though I think it's fine. But that pressure of girlfriends pressuring their friends to have that huge night, that huge plan for Bachelorette and so. I mean, what do you make of that? Nah. Is it necessary for those pressure? I mean, for the whole wedding plan and no pressure, but and you know.
See, for the Bachelorette, I think bride it is your night.
Okay.
However you want it is how it is going to be done. It is how it's supposed to be done. And see, so friends be the pressure there. Don't do it like this, do it like that, don't do it like this, do it like that. Look at your cost. Like I said earlier, bride no, it's not supposed to be your bill. But then if you're putting in money, yes, but if you're putting in money and now show friends know or more kappa, now show now munti now or beats in chain, ebema or pressure say, don't do this, do that, do that. You should stand your ground and be able to say no. This is what I want for my last night as a singleton, and this is how I want it to be done. Pressure, there's pressure all around. And see, if you will let it get to you, then it's just going to be your loss every time. Exactly. Okay,
so on that wahala note, let me read some of your WhatsApp messages. So Agustina says, honestly, to me, it's not necessary, especially when you don't have the means. But if you feel you can afford for it, why not? These things are always beautiful for memories after marriage, but you don't have to just use the money for other things that are necessary. Okay, I think Agustina on a Najin or say ban. Funny enough, it really message is now. It looks like Mbandi Mom are saying it's unnecessary and the men are calling for it. So Kwaku says it is very necessary. At least I can allow my wife to enjoy that one night without me. Okay, very interesting. And let me quickly jump on to my WhatsApp properly and then read them for you. So quickly on that note, let me pick it and then read this one too. Okay, this one says, Bachelorette is not a necessity, but instead a choice. But coming together to pray and talk is fun as ladies. I will probably to mine with 5 of my trusted female friends. We thought throughout the night, pray and worship from 12 a.m. to 3 a.m. In an American, no. Sister, I think we can be good friends. And then we sleep for the big day. Kudos, President Vina, the Gina GH. Okay, I think this is a friend of Vina. And you know her already? Yes. Okay, and this one is sending audio, please. I can't play the audio here. We'll give you the numbers to call us very soon. Audio na no we should pa. But me Tim can on baby numbers now. And this is Girl Vibes. I love this show. First time catching your program. I really second to your suggestion. I don't really fancy this splashy weddings from Prince Besua inside Takrade. Adentim. Okay, so and this one says, I'm enjoying Girl Vibes tonight too. Bachelorette night today. FM, but the money my friends will not pay for it too, so my husband has to be rich. Hey. Oh. You see the pressure I was talking about?
Yeah. Pressure now being
going to buy this pressure for your husband anyway. How is he going to afford?
Because if he also decides to do his planning for wedding,
he's so much already. The engagement night itself is a whole burden on its own. My goodness. And then you bring this out there. Okay, but some pay. Okay, let me read your Facebook messages. Yaopudi says, "Hi, Ekofi Princess and guest. Highly necessary because we get to know something huge is about to go down." Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Right.
Is that the only way to announce your wedding? I mean, okay. Raphael says, "Hello, BB girls." Aluta Tema says, "This is a serious issue." And Emma says, my darling Maureen, okay, I think she is giving some fans to Maureen. So, when I was saying the audience, maybe a human not okay, so let's go for a break. When we come back, we get to activate the phone lines for you to call us. We'll be back on this. Okay, welcome back. This is Girl Vibes, and tonight we are talking about the necessity when it comes to bachelorette parties. Is it really necessary to have that party before, you know, a night to your wedding? Is it really? But Maureen says it's necessary. And Vina, so also baby. Now, business is very prayer and fasting to patch. Hey, I'm young cause I say. Now, since I don't want to watch any audience when you're able to, you're reading channels in na. But maybe phone lines into not for Henry. 0555657 0555657 Ogu TV screens and so na say NTFA able to na afrehena ebeka enkomo twehwe ho enti frehen sisia na enkomo nimu nye tight na yeboko break no be send a message on WhatsApp na or bisa day or can put or ne kuno rich because of bachelorette party no opedo ye ninti opeshepezi bi na mame konfi na hobiem na monti mumu de them pressure na Vina ye pede ye to my hen boyfriends, you know, or husbands to be. That I want this particular, you know, deco, I want this one, I want that one, even to the wedding. Now, urban bridesmaids in the crowd, I think that one too will have to be another topic on its own. Or be back over 20 people. Don't in nation for just one day.
Yeah.
Now, one dresses and turning, then question uncle for people one sema. Or buy the dress for us. I mean, your hair not BBI, you have to do it for us. I mean, on that one too, that pressure we set on our husbands to be too.
Yeah. I think marriage is not all about the beautiful ceremony you organize today. You should rather look at what is coming for you. If you have the money, it's beautiful. You can do something and then save as well. You don't have to. You do it today. In 3 days' time, we've forgotten about what you did. To be. And you know it's still happening. Yours won't be the last or the fanciest one. So you should be modest as much as you can. If you can afford it. But I think say just be modest. Do a beautiful thing. The ultimate is having God in, you know, the marriage and then praying that it works. You know, it doesn't fall off. That's what you should be, you know, praying for, not the one-day show. Okay. It's nice. I mean, me pay if I get a nice one like that, me pay. But I mean, if you can't afford it, don't pressure yourself. Not at all. Okay. No.
Maury.
So I think people are not getting the fact that it is just a night to meet with your girls. If you can't afford the lavish stuff, drinks, bibreni, all that, you know, my best says you don't have to. Okay. The most important part of the bachelorette, as we mentioned, is getting all that advice from your friends, those who are married, those who are not, and all of that. So just jolly juice cry now better. You know the type of friends you have. They're best only say best winning. Yeah. So just if it is Fanta Coke crates now better. Now at all, everyone comes, they just spend time with you. Like that's your last night. Just spend time with you. Or mom was they even go to the extent of going to other countries. I saw one lady on Instagram before she got married. She took her whole bridal train to the Maldives for her bachelorette. Always car. And I don't think
she can afford it.
Yes, and I don't think she's broke now because she has money. Her husband also has money because she's a lawyer. But one who needs card, one man who needs cake. We say
maybe crack a loan.
Yeah, we crack a loan. Not loan. Yeah.
Now where the Nankasa crowd? Are you done with the wedding?
For the 3-course ceremony.
For the Saturday, Sunday engagement.
And there was over 3 days.
After party. And okay, 4 days.
You. Then you know, opening loan. You are quite close to the comments.
Oh,
you. And the sister, you are not Mr. HD plus the code that be na obo krokro come when the benya TV ashani feely na ehwa na feel enya feeling bamwom enti from now for info no for more info from on 0242439872 for HD Plus obema all the information about HD Plus decoder and they actually eTVGhana pocho use HD Plus decoder na ebenya ne clear obi be say clear na che dey share TV stations ni na wodo na ahoma ne yebo yatum enti me hwese matima afa one person bia na yetum na ya wrap up I'm there audio na me on WhatsApp oya mo wa there maybe ahoma ituma want to me friend but my director someone okay one come catch you but want to get you bia me show with you my catch you na yeah wrap up no cheesy pizza so say men can show the Christmassy wall vouchers Warrington at 100 cedis 200 cedis you can buy a voucher from Cheesy Pizza na ezama odam dofona vina ebia ye be yankufa mahwe so moto bia mana na de days already ebia menene be ko Cheesy Pizza ho na nkasa na ya ko spend a Christmas day no ho and also part na wo fie na for Cheesy Pizza for efra ho obe deliver na was abro ne hu hia po de be ko baby a wo ho and if from 05025333970 2533-390 and in the Cheesy Pizza say Vina Abba Mishu is in memo voucher credit. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming on Girl Vibes. Nade you see director memo Cheesy Pizza coupon credit this week but on you rate.
Director Abba show this one or
okay, so to my producer, I love you so much. Mama cheesy. I say, Mama feel it. Don't worry. Women in Entrepreneurship Awards. Yes, it's coming up this Saturday, and I'm going to be your host. Yes, one and only MC. I'll invite Vina so that next year may make sure that Ninjuman will follow Yena were nominating, and I know she was nominated for Global Business Incentive, yeah. And then she won. I mean, she's doing good for herself. Yeah, she's a big lady.
Thank you.
And Tivina and I love the way she vibes. She's good. And then Nade Daisy, Manka Sami Princess One. And thank you for watching, and thank you for sending in your WhatsApp messages and everything. And thank you for watching as well. Please stay safe for me, okay? Corona no be distancing. No means for distancing. Did I intim the baby abakobia? My distance no. And my producer, yeah, we are going to Castle. So thanks to my crew, and thank you for watching. Emos, but your Estino, I am Michio. Have a good night, everyone. Thanks for watching. Catch the repeat on Saturday at 6 p.m. Follow me on Instagram at eTVGhana. Thank you.